hello VOD. Hello VOD. I don't know if I just got that. Hello Cyrus, and hello Aditya, and hello Annie Pendragon. Aditya says, Nine just got home and watched your video. Really solid, great job. Proud of you, brother. Thank you, Aditya. I appreciate that. Today, chat, I have been letting things craft out like crazy in the background. We've got one QFT3, one QFT2, three QFT1s, four compact fives. I made, I think, six more space elevators or more. I don't, why aren't these stacking? Like a bunch more space elevators and all the parts for them. So we're just going to be like banging out infrastructure all of today. In the library grinding right now. I guess one thing I do want to do is I want to pick this up, which will get, whoa, what the heck is going on here? Dude, the quest book is breaching containment. What the heck? Alright, I wanted to unlock convergence. So I'll show you what's been going on. Maybe I should turn off these maintainers. I have been maintaining a ridiculous amount of resources. So when we last left off, I passived infinity, hypogen, and spacetime, of which we almost have a billion molten infinity, which is a ton. 260 million hypogen, also a ton, and 98 million spacetime, which is fantastic. This will last us for a very long time. I also made 70,000 UEV tier circuits and 10,000 pico circuits, which are UMV tier. Just level maintaining them as I like edited videos and stuff, and I am very, very happy with that. So I do want to try something new, which I've been waiting actually since last stream, which is quite a while ago. There's this thing called convergence, and what it does is it allows you to overclock the DTPF, and it costs you extra catalyst to do so. And I don't know what the conversions on this are at all, so I'm going to do a vibes-based thing. We're using exotic catalyst, of which we are going positive. We've got 13 billion nearly. And so I'm going to see if we can't burn through some of that catalyst with a good old transdimensional alignment matrix, which I'm not actually sure, maybe allow convergence. Oh my lord. So that's a lot faster than what was before. So we were previously running at 4,000 molten infinity per second, and that just goes to 92,000. Hello, Ruby, how's it going? Oh my gosh, and System and Friends. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Isobreen. How you doing, System? Alright, so that's a lot more infinity. I'm scared and curious to see what that does with my catalyst. So we'll keep an eye on that over the next couple of days. I don't know if I want to transdimensionally align anything else today. I think that's good. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of infrastructure in the background. Hello, System and Friends. What did you guys end up doing in the end of your stream? Just finishing up bees, I assume? And working on getting the OC dashboard working. Nice. Okay, so there's 4 compact 5s, which I think we can start with. I got like 5 different QFTs. We've got 6 space elevators. So I think we should just get assembling without further ado. How's everybody doing today? This does not need to exist anymore, but I guess I'll just leave it for funsies. And how are you doing today, Aditya? How have you been? I know you were gone for a little bit. Okay. Let's give this a quick little low taper fade. So copy B needs to go down 1 Y level. And that's actually perfect on that side. Let's fix copy A, which is actually very close as well. Wow. Somehow I nailed it. And then let's pop that in here. I'm assuming it goes like there, but I don't think that's right. Let me mess with that. I think we need to go up 1 Y level. Okay, that looks nice. And then maybe over 1. Nope. There we go. Does that look right to you, chat? That kinda looks right to me. What's going on with that? I'm scared of that. Is there any weird edit transform shit going on? Hmm. Weird. Alright, let's give it a whirl, shall we? Deftones night? It is. System said something about Deftones and it like sparked a sleeper agent in me. I'm struggling to find tin help. What do you mean tin help? Oh, like help as... Oh, fuck. So it was... It was off, in fact. Okay, we'll just... I hope that works. Okay, I think that'll work. That could have been bad. Tuck a tin thin. There ain't no tin around here, and you've got an ore stick? Damn. Tin was always kind of hard to find. I totally agree with you. Tin was kind of a pain in the ass for a while. I hope you find some soon. It is definitely very needed for progression. And one more. Okay, it's looking good. Just pop a couple. Are you finding... Yeah, cassiterite is what you'll want first, I think. Let's pop a couple more. What is this, Z minus 1? I guess we'll move it this way, yeah. Why is there a stack going on? Oh, shit. Copy B. Okay, that looks a little more correct. And then the paste, we do Z plus 1. Does that look right, chat? I'm scared. Does the ingot work with the ore stick? I've heard the ingot works with the ore stick. And Zizix0 says, what is your favorite tier bin so far? I gotta say, hands down, it's a very unpopular opinion, apparently. But I loved UV. That's when we got our first compact 3s. That's when we got our component assembly line. This is our compact 3, which we just power failed somehow. I don't really know how. I think I should probably tear those things down sooner or later. Fucking Mapiary, which is sick, allows me to do like mass B processing like crazy. And then our component assembly line, which is probably still one of my favorite multi-blocks in the game, honestly. This bad boy, which has these wonderful recipes for all the components that are highly discounted. So like, let's see, LUV motor normally costs like all this shit, but in this you just make 64 of them for a bunch of liquids and some discounted cost, and it's like so free. It's really nice. Hello, Fights, how's it going? Cheers. Another thing it does is free up your assembly line space, which I really appreciate because I don't like all the data and the P2Ps and shit that you have to use to make it happen. Alright, I think we can just get rid of this poor thing. I'll just put him right here and we'll forget about him, and then... Alright, let's put our last one. I've been thinking about rewatching an anime recently, either like Cowboy Bebop or JoJo's or something. It's just been on my mind for some reason. And there we go. That should be, once we're done, literally 3 times as many fusions as we had before, which is legitimately insane. And because they all have wireless, it's just kind of free. This must be the work of an enemy stand. So true. Okay, and then another thing that I think might be worth my time is connecting these output cables. I guess I could like wireless each of them. Let me think about this. I'm Eh, eh. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a wireless connector on black. Since we only have 4 outputs, black covered cable should do the trick. How's everybody doing today? How have you guys made progress in your worlds? And also, what are your favorite tiers? Like, especially now that the Power Gen video is out, like, there's so many tiers of really interesting stuff to explore, I feel like, depending on, like, what you're into and what you vibe with. It's pretty fire. All right, wireless connector hub, which I am really liking this thing. I'm still in Stone Age. What the fuck do you want me to do? I don't know, dude. Like, get higher, obviously. Can we get much higher? All right, what else do we want to do here? Maybe I put all this onto one piece of wireless here. Or maybe I just fix this entirely, because I have wanted to rotate where these cribs go, like over here. I think now, today's the day, chat, that we fixed, what the fuck? That we fixed this all. Oof, this is gonna be quite the move, I think. Hello, Overcast. How's it going, my friend? How are you doing today? Okay, I think these plasmas go in the back, and then these go up front. Or maybe Rugnor goes down here. Maybe it's switched, actually. Like, Oganesson goes here. Fermium and Neptunium. I think Oganesson needs Prio and Plutonium over Oganesson. Okay. Can we get much higher? Oh, I'm gonna totally flex on you with my fusions today, then, Annie. It's not even gonna be funny. Like, you're just gonna be crying after I flex super hard with these bad boys. I love compact fusion so much, if you can't already tell. Especially compact fives, they just feel so satisfying. I think part of it is because fusion is so like it's not energy that limits you with fusion, it's the amount of fusions that you can summon. Like, the energy that's going into these is not that much. It's like, I don't know. Each one takes 5 times 64 amps of UEV. I don't know what the math's out to. So like when you get a bunch of these and you can start like spamming out fusion liquids, it feels so nice. Flexing. True. Hydrogen bomb versus hydrogen baby. Exactly. Nuclear fusion by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Never. Never. I will never concede to being a King Giz fan. My virginity is not intact, guys. I promise. I might want to take that one back, actually. I don't really know how I feel about that statement, but the point stands. You know what I mean. Want to see how fast you do helium plasma? You might not even be able to see it, TBH. Just because it's so fucking fast. All right, let's hook all these bad boys up. How do I want to do this? Like, probably just around the block here. Hello there. Today's been a good day, I think. I'm reconnecting with people that they care about me. I think it's really important to love yourself, I think, is the moral of this story today. I haven't been Loving myself as much as perhaps I should. All right, let me cancel this bad boy because I have no clue that that's actually finishing. What are you doing? Quantum? That is a lot of fusion overcast. We are going full steam ahead. Full fusion ahead? I don't know. All right, there we go. So you should all have channels ideally. And then our outputs should be good to go. All right, so what we need to do now is link everything. I guess I can show you helium plasma. Check this out. Oh, radon plasma, 1,000,000 a second. That's pretty slow. That's pretty slow, chat. That's pretty slow. Full plasma ahead, exactly. Although theoretically you can make like steam out of plasma, right? Come on, get to the meat and potatoes, chat. We need the helium plasma. I hate calcium plasma. Okay, we need to put a couple of things back in our pocket. So I'm going to do priority rotation because you guys know how obsessed I am with that. And basically what that means is because multi-blocks pull from different, or from the closest to, like the crib that's closest, or I guess input bus, that's closest to their controller first, you can rotate how cribs, or like how the proxies fall around a specific machine. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to rotate this every single time. I think we're missing a crib somewhere. Or you're just not forming because you don't like me. Ain't no way you're an incomplete structure. Don't hit me with that. Oh, maybe I need to rotate. Ah, that was the problem. Okay, so we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 1. And then we're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. And then we'll start with 4 here. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Then 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's it. Prior rotation still makes no sense though. I feel like they are the same distance away. That's true. Okay, if nothing else makes sense, well, I guess the way I could explain it is that by rotating it, each controller will choose a different thing first. So let me do resplendent catalyst. Let's just say like 10 million. This should start up immediately. Radon plasma and these two. Okay, we're all doing all radon plasma. Zinc and these two, titanium. So the idea is that I want these to be rotating around and doing different things at the same time. So you can see how they're all switching around. God damn, that was quick. And doing what they gotta do. Let's see if I can catch some helium plasma. Let's say, I don't know, 100 million. That's only 2 steps. Sulfur plasma. Oh, 12 million per second. Okay, so we're already done. So yeah, that's our fusion upgrade. We get 12 million helium plasma per second when we need it. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? 65 million times 6, maybe? Yeah, 12.8 million, and then we do that. Whoa, why is this going a little different? We do that 6 times. Only like 512,000 times the speed. Yeah, exactly. Does prior rotation make it pipeline? I don't know exactly what you mean, but the point of prior rotation is to make crafts multi-thread, and I'll show you what I mean by this. So let's take, for example, this recipe, excited dimensionally transcendent crude catalyst. We'll call this crude catalyst because that's what it is. It takes niobium plasma, calcium plasma, iron plasma, and helium plasma. So if I ordered like 100 million of this, and it decided, okay, I'm gonna do 100 million helium plasma, which is gonna take me like 10 seconds to be fair, and then I'm gonna do 100 million iron plasma, then 100 million calcium plasma, then only then, as the niobium plasma is crafting, can my transcendent plasma mixer begin to do crude catalyst, right? If instead, for some reason, my fusions all distributed these crafts between them, so we were doing helium plasma, iron, calcium, and niobium plasma all at the same time, then as it's crafting, we can immediately start the transcendent crude catalyst craft, which is the point of like multi-threading in general in this game. Multi-threading is super powerful, and it will make your recipes so much quicker if you know how to use it correctly. And that's basically the idea behind priority rotation with fusions and with other things. I hope that makes a little bit of sense, because I actually think I just cooked with that explanation right there. Okay, we've got our compacts. We should be profiting from here on out with that. Nice, perfect. I'm glad that I could help. I think I want to do some space elevator stuff. We we just gotta craft a whole bunch more of these. There's no way around it. UHV 65K, that might be enough. We'll see. UHV 65,000 laser target hatch. That's not even connected to anything, so I guess we're good. It doesn't matter if it blows up or not, I guess. And then where exactly do we put this? Space elevator base casing. Can't quite tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we go 1, 2, 3, 1 blocks out of like, let's try this. There we go, space elevator. How does that look? Nope, we're off by a block. Oh boy, I've picked up my first space elevator casing. I totally don't have 3 more of those just sitting around here. Oh, and I should also do 4 projectors, because I want to do tier 4 motors, is probably what that is going to ask for. Does that look right, chat? I think it needs to be down 1 block? No, that's right, actually. LGTM, send it. Let's get this. That looks right. That looks right. If it's not right, we're fucked anyway, so. And then also I'm gonna do the wide boy. There we go. Look at that. Mark IV motors. We're gonna copy paste this with matter manipulator afterwards, but I did want to get like a fresh one with nothing else on it. The multi-block has not completed. Do not lie to me, bro. Maybe it doesn't like that. Or maybe it doesn't auto... Wait, what do you mean the multi-block is completed? Huh? What's going on? Um, we definitely have enough blocks. Do we make space elevator cables, maybe? Maybe we need some cables. 5, 6 of you. It's surprising that I didn't include it in the pattern. Would the high strength concrete delete matter manipulator energy? Yeah, it has with me before. I tried to move my space elevator and it just like voided all of my energy and I didn't really know what to do. We kind of just sat there for a while and stared at it. All right, we're booling. Okay, I think it needed the like this thingy, this space elevator cable, and it was being all like shy about it. It really just wasn't telling me what was up. Okay, we going? Oh, hello. I hear it placing blocks. You done? I mean, it looks done, right? Does it form? Incomplete structure. There you go. Attaboy. All right, now we can copy and paste this thing. We've got 6 more of these to go, so we're gonna need this copy paste real bad. Set mode copying. Let's just do mark copy like that for now. I hate how it changes the paste range every single time I click. I think that's a bug. According to Aditya, that's a recent bug. Damn, I am lagging out a little bit. Cheers, Overcast. I only just realized it says dink and not drink. Such is my legacy. Dinking water every day. Oh my. Did I? No, not at all. It was close though. Paste. We need to go probably Y1. Nope, not there. Ooh. Ooh. Well, actually. Shit. I think we did it, chat. God damn, that is so much quicker. Ready for operation, chat room. And Banjo Gamer, oh my gosh. With a tier 1 sub to Isobrain. Thank you, Banjo. I appreciate you. Thank you for the gifted sub. You are the best. How are you doing today? Are you a GTNH player or just a fond friend of stream? Keep up that grind, brother. Will do, my friend. Thanks for popping in. That's very kind of you. All right. We're gonna, I don't want to redo the whole paste thing, so I'm gonna see if I can just like skirt this thing over to the other side. Because the Y value is correct, it's just the X value, or like the Y and Z is correct, it's just the X value needs to change a little bit. Almost. Do. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Oh. Looks good to me, chat. Fucking send it. I found tin, but my pickaxe broke, so I have to walk home. Oh no. Oh no. Suffering. Dude, where'd my neutronium frame boxes go? What the heck? This is gonna take me like 10 seconds to craft. I'm mad. Okay, that was like less than 10 seconds. the Jamiroquai song. Doom doom doo doom. Ooh, baby. And he's like sitting there still and he's like moving across the ground. That's what I just got from that. All right, X1. Uh-huh. Saunter on over. Almost. Man, the wasted seconds though. Hello, I'm literally watching from bed. Super cold today. Well, I hope it's nice and warm in bed. And thank you for popping in, my friend. How are you doing today, Tabris? Alright, this one I'm gonna like kinda low-key hand place. And it's gonna go bad. So pace needs to go up one. We move the shit this way. Okay, way off, way off. How are we looking? We touching the ground? Not at all. Perfect. Alright, if I accidentally misplace the space elevator, one of them, I will just kill everything, myself and everyone. But yeah, we've got 9 space elevators now. I don't think I know how to do math. Chat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 9 space elevators actually. I that didn't seem like it was mathing. How are you distributing them? I'm just doing it. I don't really know if there's like a system or none. All right, geometry, select block, set all, corp. I'm gonna fill in this floor over here. Just a wee little bit. Mr. Electric, kill him now. I'm afraid that I do not know that reference today. Oh, Annie, that's what you meant. That's a good question. I think like at least like 6 of them are going to be assemblers, and then I think I'll do like 1 set of pumps and maybe like 2 mining modules. I don't really know. Spy Kids. You know, I watched one of those and I don't remember it very much. It wasn't like part of my childhood like it was for others, I feel like. Is it just epic vibes? It probably is epic vibes. I have no clue. I'm just making 9 of them because I've heard that that's like that's a number to shoot for if you're or not even 9. I feel like I don't really know how many space elevators people have. They're so cheap at this point though. Like I don't mind mass producing them. Oh, also let's give this the wide the wide brim. Yankee does not want a wide brim, and I don't really know what to do about it. Why are you so stubborn, bro? Well, you know what? I'm gonna replace the modules anyway. Let me see. Set mode exchanging. Edit replace whitelist. Set block Mark II motor. Replace it with the good old Mark IVs. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I feel like those were the same director. Like it had to have been, right? Like they're just the same vibe through and through, I feel like. Alright. This is it. We're getting rid of the controller. It thinks we've completed the multi-block, but it's wrong. Please don't make me build this by hand. Don't do this to me. I will fucking do it. I will do it. I'm not afraid to build this thing by hand. Why doesn't it okay wait, let me try like that. It really think that It really thinks that it's just good to go. Bro, you are not being chilling right now. I need you to get it together. You could copy, replace, and do. Oh, that's a really good idea, Annie. That is a fantastic idea. I got streamer brain right now. Okay, let's do that. Set mode, copying, mark copy. Pop this in. That actually almost is perfect. Edit transform A needs to go X plus 1, and then we're good. Now the real problem is lining this shit up. Because this does not look like it's gonna happen. I mean, something. All right, let's do paste Y plus 1. Let's copy an unburdened one. What the fuck, this motherfucker on some lobotomy shit? Do I have shaders on? No, is my game performing badly? I feel like I'm dropping frames, but also we're like using the matter manipulator really heavily, so. Ugh. All right, how does that look? We're gonna do set mode, remove none. Ultra high strength concrete what? Ultra high strength. Let's just do like 1,000 AU. That's gotta be free, right? It's probably matter manip. I'm sorry about that, chat. If my frames are eating. Luckily, we craft shit really quickly, so let's see if it works. Okay, he's happy somehow. I haven't even wired any of these things up, but they're here now. They look sick, to be fair. I think I'll do like the most baseline of customization right now with matter manipulator, and then I'll leave it to the philosophers afterward. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Were you playing Vanilla Factorio yesterday? I couldn't stay for more than 30 seconds. I was playing Vanilla Factorio yesterday. I had a good time. I think we'll do that just about every day or every Sunday, or maybe every other Sunday is probably more appropriate. And then let's flip Z. Oh shit. Oh, matter manipulator, how I love you. What shall we do with this gigantic extra platform? I infected him with half Factorio. How does it go? Hello, Slothy. It goes well. We are just like slapping in infrastructure today. There's a couple more space elevators for giggles. I'll do some customizations on my own, and maybe, I don't know, I don't really have much to put in them right now. We have a full assembler one right here. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might do 8 full assembler and then mix these minor and I don't know. Or maybe I do 6 on the outside for assembling. Then we do like these two are mining and this is space pumping maybe. Am I going to do antimatter power? I will 100% be doing antimatter power at some point. But I think we'll do it post Eye of Harmony, if anything. So I'll let you know on that one. How long ago did you start this series? I started in August last year. So we might actually get Gate in under a year while making a splendorific, wonderful base at the same time. Who knows? Okay, so that's a couple of things out of the way. We did convergence, we did... we need to do QFTs real bad. Let's do some QFTs, shall we? So I crafted 3 QFT1s, 1 QFT2, and 1 QFT3. Hello, Finger Dash. Cheers, my friend. I don't really know what I want to do with these QFTs. I think I'll put the tier 1s over here. Well, actually, I don't. I'm thinking... Maybe I put the Platline QFTs in this building, and then I just feed them directly into ORPROC, or I like put like storage on ORPROC subnet. Maybe? I guess that makes sense. Edit transform. Or let's do remove all, set mode geometry, set air. 9 gate is probably going to happen. I would be surprised if we didn't end up committing to a gate at this point. These are plasma turbines, and this is, you might recognize this area from my recent video on, what is it, on power generation. I gotta make 9 gates? I don't think I'm that crazy. Trying to get into Steam Age so I can build my base in creative. No one's stopping you from doing it now if you want to. Like, I honestly am thinking about just making like a base, like going into creative and just making a base. Well, I don't think I want to do this because I'm specifically going to do Garden of Grind. But if I were not to do Garden of Grind, I would just do what Cat and Vin did and just make a base in creative and then inhabit it as my playthrough goes. Your base is going to be sick? I am excited, bro. You should send screenshots to my Discord. Not to like shill my Discord super hard, but like basically to shill my Discord super hard. Gotta drive back to work. Peace, Cyrus. I'm glad that you're well. Thanks for popping in today, my friend. Will do. Alright, so here's where my 2 Platline QFTs are going to go. I realized recently, I'm going to do 2 QFTs for Platline. It's a little bit wasteful, but I realized recently that I need both platinum dusts and platinum like liquids as well. I need platinum dust to mix certain things. I think it's like palladium dust I ran out of recently because I've been doing... What do I need palladium dust for? Rhodium, plated palladium, precious metals alloy, as well as maybe a superconductor-based ZPM. But there's a mode on the QFT. So if you guys don't know this, the quantum force transformer is basically like an all-in-one chemical line. So instead of doing the whole plat line and like wasting your TPS, you just waste a whole lot of energy with a type of catalyst which gives you parallels, and it just automatically transforms those items into the outputs of those chemical lines, and you don't have to do anything for it, and it's lovely. And there's a mode on it. You can hit it with a screwdriver, and it goes into fluid output mode, where it'll try to output fluid versions of all the dusts. So it'll just output liquid osmium, which is fantastic because anyone who knows like how to who has played the game to like I don't know IV knows that osmium has a ridiculously long smelting time. Well, not ridiculous. It has a very long smelting time. So like going directly to liquid is nice because you can just fluid solidify it or whatever. But yeah, I need both liquid and solid. So we're going to set up two QFT tier 1s here for both all of the liquids on Platline as well as the solids. We've got two sets of Plat group catalysts, which is good. And then I guess we just do tier 1 here. And I don't know where I want to set this down. Osmium is slow because it's gated to LUV power, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And now I have 20 billion molten osmium just sitting around, as well as 10 billion molten osmiridium. So I haven't been struggling in quite a while. So there's that. All right, 1, 2, 3, and then controller. Osmium is a pain for me because the ratio is like 80 PMP for 1 osmium dust exactly. So a bunch of different things make QFTs really strong, but it's mostly like it's supposed to be a TPS saver and endgame. All right, I think I actually need to move this up. Oh boy, achievements that I totally have never gotten before. What the fuck does your drive storage look like? I actually just throw down, so we have quantum cells, which are pretty cheap, and I should actually upgrade to singularity cells. So this is a digital fluid singularity storage cell, which is actually not that expensive, as long as we can get these fluid cell block tier 7s, which are like a little expensive. Yeah, the drives scale really hard. AE2 goes really crazy. I have quantum drives for most of my like super big resources, so I have one partitioned in for everything in ORPROC essentially. Like we've got 1 billion manganese dust, and you can see this is what my ORPROC looks like. And that's not even how big you can go. Like you can go much higher to the like these digital singularity cells are, I don't even know how much bigger that is. I wouldn't be able to do the math. 1, 2, 3, 100 million bytes, which is about a billion, versus 1, 2, 3 million, billion, trillion, 576 quadrillion bytes. Did his power die or just me? Uh-oh. Feels like a pain to partition. I actually have a really wonderful way to do this, actually, that I'm very proud of figuring out. But basically, every time I partition something to a cell, I partition it to a view cell with an inverter card. So basically what this does is every single time I make a cell and I have it partitioned, I don't see that item in this terminal anymore. And it allows me to see all of the unfiltered stuff, which is really cool. How are you guys doing? What can you do with neutronium and LUV? I have a whole 61. I don't think you can do much. Can you storage bus an ME controller? No, but you can storage bus an interface connected. Let me show you. Have you ever heard of subnetting, Panther? I'm about to blow your mind if you've never heard of this. I'm willing to do a demonstration today. Oh shit. There we go. Now, actually, I think I need to get power over here, and I'm not really sure how I want to do this, because we need lasers, right? We could do like UMV multi-amps. Let me think about this. Because currently I'm putting in... How much energy am I putting in? This is a UV 4096. Damn, that's nothing. It's about 2 billion EU per tick. UMV wireless. We could do a 64 amp wireless. My base is already becoming a Matryoshka doll of subnets. I vibe with that as well. Although recently I've just been throwing shit on mainnet with a sticky card, and I feel like I should probably not be doing that. All right, bulk catalyst housing. Yeah, I mean that's the thought process behind subnetting, which is like this wonderful, like basically the only way you play the game at this point. All right. How the heck am I gonna get laser power to the back of these? I guess we'll have to get creative with the mirrors. Connecting controllers. Yeah. I mean, if you've never heard about that, I'm happy to give a quick rundown on subnetting and some basics. I'm working on some guide for this, but it's been a long time coming. I'll probably start work on it now that the other AE2 video is done, or the power gen video is done. How was Factorio yesterday? It was lovely. It was really nice. It was definitely very different. Oh, wait a minute. I can graduate from this. How do I want to do this exactly? UEV 26. It was good. Yeah, I mean, we got to like some level of automation, but nothing crazy. I still haven't like experienced the breadth of the game, I don't feel like. All right, we're gonna do a hot swap right here. Oh shit, where's my spray can, baby? Where's my spray can? All right, no explosions, please. Please just do what you gotta do. Please don't explode. Okay. I think we knock out like this window here. There's a guy doing Pi hard mode with biters. What does Pi mean? And thank you for the follow, Pablo. I appreciate you. Are you a GTNH player, or have you just found me through some other way? I've been really hyped for more AE2 videos from you. All right, I will get to work on that. Now that I have like a better editing like pipeline, I feel, oh shit. Like a better editing schedule, I don't know, like a mentality, I suppose. I think it should be a lot easier to start knocking out videos a lot faster, but we'll see. Pianodons, yes, the GTNH Factorio, yes, I have heard things about this, not necessarily good things. I wonder if it might be a good idea. No, that'll look unclean as fuck. All right, we're gonna do this the real way. There's nothing running in my base, we should be good. Who is Dosh? It's actually fucked, especially if you play with biters. we're playing with biters on like a desert world in mine. It's probably not for the best. Okay, laser source, laser target. All right, pray for me, chat. No explosions, please. Get this little bad boy out. Get a little bit of paint going. Turn you on. All right, you've got energy. You've got mail. Everything seems to be good. Dosh is a popular Factorio tuber that's done a bunch of challenges and mods. That's good to know. I guess I'll reserve. Oh no, we don't have enough energy for that. Target, source. Oh my god, that's fucking loud. He said it himself, he's trying to figure out a way to do piano dons without killing his channel. What do you mean killing his channel? Is it like that bad? I'm about to do a GOG run in GTNH. Like, I feel like it can't be that bad. That's how I bet it would be if 9 played Pi right now. If you would really like a good K2SE mod pack, I've done several runs. I have no clue what K2SE means. Chat, I am lost as fuck. Josh is where I got, if you don't have enough to build more. It's good. That's a good mentality, frankly. Okay. We got to decide what type of energy we want to put on this. I think like UHV laser just kind of makes sense. Target source, and we'll just put it at a really low amperage for now until we like really need to work on that. But for now, we have way more platinum than we can even like handle. He built a self-expanding factory to the end of the world pre 2.0. I've heard about that because you've got like robots or like drones in Factorio, right? That is a very interesting part because I always liked the blueprint thing from Satisfactory, and I guess Matter Manipulator like fills the same void as that as well. All right, we probably only want 1024 amps here. Really do not need that much. And then let's also just get a couple of stacks of this platinum catalyst. Should be free enough, right? The carbon nanites are really free at this point because we get perfect overclocks on them. All right, UHV source, UHV target, good to go. I am going to murder you in Factorio, says says Lithosphere. Automod did not like that, Lithosphere. K2 has Factorio vanilla overhaul. Okay. Built a train tunnel through biters. Dude, all of this is like not English to me at all. All I know is my GTNH acronyms, chat. Even then, I was a slow learner for GTNH acronyms. Holy heck. Like when I started, it was like, it was over for me. I couldn't even tell you what like bricked blast furnace acronym was, or the other way. I couldn't tell you what BBF meant. Okay. So now we need to do I/O for all of this stuff. So we want stocking inputs, which I'll do here and here. And then I'll do the same thing here, as well as ME output. Maybe not the integer overflow ones. 34G. 131K is a little too little. There we go, perfect. Okay, we're happy. All right, so all I need to do now is connect this to main network through the inputs. And then like, I guess we like subnet the outputs, maybe? Maybe? I'm like still on the fence about this because I could just put this on mainnet. But it's probably smarter to subnet all of this. Are you still on nightly 972? I am on nightly 912 currently. I haven't been updating or like keeping up with nightlies because I don't want to like mess anything up. I'm comfortable with the features that I have. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay. All right, the drive will go here. Let's get our channels. We can actually destroy this plat subnet, which is a weird feeling. I think I'll keep it just in case I need extra like B-roll for now. Because I will be talking about subnetting in my upcoming AE2 video. So that's like a classic subnet that everyone does. We still okay. Crestorio 2 is vanilla overhaul, which changes the early game a lot and adds some really cool late game mechanics. Space exploration adds more content after the rocket of vanilla and boosts time to a minimum of like 300 hours. Damn, bro, I got all the hardcore factory simmers. I guess this will be my legacy now. What is this song? A little bit of boa. I actually like this song right now. What else we got? Dude, I got so much restart-itis. I have never restarted. I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand the hype with restarting. It's not my thing. P2PME. I feel like it's so much easier. Like later you play the game, the more tools you get to make your life easier. And why like sink all that progress to make your life easier and then go back and then be like, no, not easier. Like that would just pain me so much. How do I want to do this? I'm a busy gal, plus my PC is broken anyway. I'm asset playing Factorio low-key, but I love watching it. That's so true. I used to watch like Factorio speedruns to like fall asleep low-key. So I did know like a thing or two about Factorio for the longest time. Alright, what am I doing, chat room? Catalyst bus goes here. Stocking bus goes here. I feel like I'm getting a streamer lobotomy right now. Okay, okay. You are like the second person to get that ad, I feel like. That's so weird. 3 tin veins next to each other. I don't want to start Steam Age over again. Yeah, never, never, never again. Actually, I'm going to, and I'm going to do it GOG too, so I guess I can't really say that. Alright, let's see what I want to actually supply to each of these. We're going to do one liquid QFT and one solid. Here are the different recipes we have. So we've got some like alloy mixes, I guess. I don't know why I needed palladium plain. Maybe I just don't even bother with any of that and just go for 2 like regular ass platinum metallic powder ones. Panther with a prime sub. Thank you, my friend. I hope you're well today. That's very kind of you. Do a run with Rilico? A Factorio run? Dude, if Ril wants to do a Factorio run, I am 100% down. I'm a big fan of Ril. I think we're good friends at this point. That would be a very fun time. ME Flatline QFT. Ril is such a like chill streamer. He's probably, I think I gotta be biased. Cat and Vin are my favorite GTNH streamers to watch by far. But Rilico is very, very, very close to one of my favorites. Or like the absolute favorite is what I'm trying to say. All right, so this is going to be the liquid plat line, and this will be the solid plat line. I think that's good. All right, let's go get our cells and shit. Keep getting Temu ads? What the heck? Will really even talk to you after you neglected naphtha? Dude, I don't even know. Dude, the whole Aussie server like ganged up on me one day. Like every single person from the Aussie server individually pinged me like, yo, Nine, where's naphtha, bro? I feel like they like plotted that in their Discord or something. There's no way they did that on accident. Poly, all this shit. Molten Platline stuff. Pizza glove. Okay, what do I have in this subnet, I guess? Let's just neutronium sell it up. We're fucking rich, chat. We're rich as fuck. Neutronium sell time. Oh, I love this song so much. I love Tyler, the Creator, bro. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. All right, let's get a fluid terminal, a solid terminal. Maybe blue and white for liquid and solid. So that's how much of the platline stuff we have. We've got a couple billion of everything. Which is, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. And then you need to not do that. One sec. Make a bigger image of more obscure power options. I actually really like that. Yeah, I might. There is no storage here for this. I'm confused on what it thinks it's connecting to or where the items went. Oh, it's in here. Okay. And then we need to turn it to liquid mode. Like, that's pretty free. That's not that much energy, and we got more plat stuff than I will ever need. Let me catch up with chat. Made bigger and more image, bigger image of more obscure power options. Intentionally miss out on math. That would be a really funny idea. The video definitely put my next power expansion into perspective. I was actually thinking about like doing calculations for the EU per tick per tier that you should like be going for, but I figured that that was so like I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Can I take the rubber for steam age? Yeah. I will now be abusing nitrobenzene until UV then NAC 3. Okay, I hear that. NAC is fantastic. I think nitrobenzene doesn't scale too hot, honestly. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just give me 10 more of those. Sell workbench. We got sticky cards, got overflow cards. Let's get organizing. Okay, so you output this, 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 and this. We're gonna do plat first. Whoops. Well, I guess we don't really need to sticky card it because we're subnetting it, but I guess it won't hurt, so. Capital B billion. Whoa. I'm not even catching up with chat. You guys are chatting it up today. How many watts of power do you think this base creates? I could tell you exactly. I don't know what the conversion between EU and watts is, but we're currently running on 15 septillion EU, and we make about 2 trillion EU per tick. 2.6 trillion EU per tick. So if you guys know what a conversion for EU to watts are, then that's where we're at. All right, palladium dust, void overflow. Let me just switch the music real quick. A little bit of me and your mama. I mean, we are using Dyson spheres, so like that's some pretty high tech, you know? Let's see, sell. I was gonna check something. What was I gonna check? Well, maybe not that. Oh shit. QFT Y search? Can I Y search it? Oof. We almost got NEI bugged there on stream. That would have been embarrassing. Hello, Dan the Man. How's it going, my friend? What are you up to today? Are you a GTNH player? Or are you just popping in for fun? A good set of rotors can last several weeks of continuous use. 1 EU would be 1 volt, wouldn't it? So it depends on your amps. Yeah, we're doing like a lot of EU per tick. I guess I could show you guys. Okay, so this is our plat. That's pretty good. I think we should up the solid plat right now. Maybe like 4096 isn't out of the question. We could probably spare up to like 16K. That's not bad. I'll leave it at that because we don't really need much more than that. Let's go visit my Dyson so you guys can see. This was in my power generation video, which you guys should all watch. Let me see if I can get that link. Soul Knight GTH videos. Everybody, please watch this and boost the algorithm for me. I worked really hard on it. I think if it could blow up, I would be so fucking happy. That would be so cool. But you know, It is what it is. So we're gonna go to Horus real quick. This is my Dyson, what are these called? Dyson Swarm Module ground units. And we supply them with some drones, some coolant, some computation, the quantum kind. And we get 2.7 E12 EU per tick, which is many amps of a lot of energy. Spent so long on my flatline only for it to be done better by a QFT. I mean, that's the point of the QFT at the end of the day, right? The idea is to make one machine that's less TPS heavy than like a bunch of LCRs and shit to like condense the line in return for a bunch more energy usage. 2 more amps. I kind of want to move this forward almost. Let's do that. Because if I'm happy, I'm happy. And that's all that matters. Corp. Damn, this dude is yelling. He's screaming. Let's see if I can turn the QFT sound down. I feel like we've gotten a little bit loud on that one. What do you think this one is called? Tech? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Dan the Man, for the follow. I appreciate you. How far are you in your GTNH run? 64 amp IV is fine. Those are Polytro numbers right there. It's so true. What is this called? Forge of the Gods is maxed. That one I know. Electro Furnace Loop. Would it be at the top? Machines Fusion Loop I want high. I can't seem to find what the name is. 2.448 to the 10 billion or 2 billion terawatt hours. What is that interface? Oh, this is a mod called ESM, something Sound Muffler Legacy, which I've installed to help like manage sounds that are way too loud in my game, so I don't have to muffler hatch everything. Okay, there's 2 QFTs down. I'm happy with that. We're gonna do most of the QFTs over here, I think. Which ones do I want? So we probably want plastic and rubber. Molten rubber, molten silicon, styrene butadiene, and then also polybenzimidazole is always good. I think we're good on indoloy and glue. We've got 1 billion super glue. 10 million indoloy? That is not enough. Maybe we do need to be QFTing that shit up. Uh-oh. Edit, transform, reset. Okay. Pray for me, chat. I hope this works. No UV laser target hatch. Okay, that's valid. Do we have enough for another one? No, because I made 3 exactly. Okay. Let's also fix this. What do you got? UHV? Okay. Yo, 9, what's 3 plus 2? Dude, I don't know, like 5? Am I doing some math wrong today? Okay, what else do we gotta do? What was I doing when I cooked this? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Panther with the 5 gift subs. Okay, so that's what 3 plus 2 is. Hmm. I didn't really follow that until you put the cat out of the bag there. Thank you for the gift subs. I appreciate you. That is very kind. Easy dodge. What did I dodge? Let's see. Hmm. I'm trying to keep up with chat. If there's anything like very important that I miss, please, please, please bug me about it. I do want to get to all of your comments. If it is like asking me questions or anything like that. And if I miss anything, I feel bad about it. So please let me know if there's anything that I have missed. But if not, then I'm going to assume that we're good. We're Gucci. Set mode, cables, set cable. Hey, you're gonna die. Is that important? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm very accepting of that fact. I'm prepared. I'm like 20 years late on that one, frankly. What the heck am I doing? There we go. Fully prepared. Yeah, I'm a mentally ill baddie. We've been prepared for a while, chat. But things are much better now, and I'm happy to be alive, so that's always good. But yeah, I've been like we're on extra time. I wasn't planning this far, and I'm having a great time. So, dude, shit has been wild these recent years. I've been making music. I've been joining choruses, rock climbing with lovely friends. Like life has been good. If you are ever doubting whether you should continue living, I can't tell you whether your life is going to get better, but I can tell you that mine did. So there's always that, you know? You take some chocolate and some lobster. Hey, you're gonna die in 10 seconds, but it's promised concert we're done slicing you in half. That sounds pretty hot, to be honest. Like, is he a cutie? Because, like, if he's a cutie, then I'm down. What's your time zone? We're at EST. I'm low key. I'm doxing myself. We're on the east coast of the United States. All right, UHV sources. UHV target. On God, finding this small community saved me in many ways. I'm glad, Annie. You are a very welcome and like much needed part of our community. So I appreciate having you around every day, cracking jokes. I appreciate you, my friend. If you find a big sword guy with a sword hot, I guess. I mean, let's be honest, chat. Who does not find a big guy with a big sword hot? Raise your hand if you don't find a big guy with a big sword hot. I don't see anybody raising their hands, first of all. But I feel like that's just like common, you know? That's just like a common thing. He's got a big sword. What's not to like? Okay, like, so what? Big girl with a big sword. Melania. Easy money. It's like, oh yeah, it's about 1 p.m. for or 1 a.m. for me. That's where we're at. All right, what is going on in the House of Commons? Let's get rid of this. We're gonna like preset these to specific things at this point. This wireless is really just not cutting it for me. They just need a big sword is all I'm hearing. Anyone with a big sword can do whatever they want. I'm not picky. I'm not picky as fire. All right, plastic polymer. Adhesion promoter. I feel like we need some more adhesion today. Can I get both? I'm playing through Elden Ring on console. You know, I've never played Elden Ring, and I've been told that I would like it a lot. Actually, chat, what if we did a variety Elden Ring stream soon? I have been like really thinking about it. What do we say? What do we think about that? What life decisions did I make to be right here, right now in this stream? Dude, all of the right ones. All of the right ones. Kaizo says Elden Ring for the win. Dude, I'm down. That sounds like a great time. Kafka is in like Franz Kafka? What are we talking about, Kafka, dude? What? How does hunger work in late stages of mod pack? I have personal healing nano booster, which just uses EU and just heals me all the time. But there's healing axe lasts for a really long time. Another thing you can do if you like magic is there's a talisman of nourishment, which will eat food that you put in your hotbar and then feed you it as you go and just sit in your inventory. I really like that. That was nice until like endgame. Fuck my stupid vodka life, Franz Kafka. It's so fire. So true. Okay, what am I doing, chat? What am I doing? Adhesion promoter catalyst. Hyperstable self-healing adhesive. I mean, I could use the super glue. We kind of need all this stuff. I think this is more important than having rubber on passive. I guess I can say goodbye to all of my bismuth and carbon, though. Sucks to suck, I guess. And then we'll do the same wireless setup, which I think is wireless here. Bismuthless. No maidens. We'll put the drive here. We'll put the interface here. Some chocolate and some lobster. Dude, how did you get that stuck in my head? Actual demonic fucking work right there. We need 2 storage buses here because we're probably, yeah, I want to store everything. That makes sense. Storage bus. Yoink yoink. Cable. All right, what color does this give, chat? What does the adhesion promoter catalyst recipe give? I feel like a purple or like a bluish color. Gotcha. I knew healing axe would be irrelevant later on. I just didn't know how. Yeah. So there's a lot of options. I do not have any relation to William Penn, unlike you. What? What's the advantage of using block interfaces over like the part size interface? I just like them. Part interfaces are only good when you need to like wall share multiple in one block space. So you can do shit like this if you really want to. But I don't really mess with that all the time. I kind of like the simplicity of the big dual interface. It's just vibes based mostly though. Did you also bypass monazite? Yeah, I bypassed monazite line. Not with GOB, but it's just useless. Do not... Here, I'm going to show you guys all the lines to avoid. Don't do monazite line. Don't do bastnazite line is another one. Just do this little like samarium line. This is where it's at. Samarium chloride sodium chloride blend dust, I think is what it's called. Yeah, IV. Yeah. Fuck all that noise. Don't do that one. Don't do bast line. Don't do the knack line. I've never done knack line. Never going to. Anything else? You need to do enriched Nequada and Nequadria. Those exist. What else we got? That's pretty much it. I just did meteors and bees and shit. Does interface P2P not auto output? Interface P2P is only for sending patterns, as far as I'm aware. No, do monoline. Okay, my bad. Shit. Let's get our wireless connector hub. Cool. Okay. So you're all carboned up, I guess, and then all we need is oxygen and hydrogen. You're probably good then. No explosions. So what we do need to do, though, actually, is we need to connect these two. And we need to start subnetting all of the outputs of this. So we get super glue, advanced glue, molten indoloi, soldering alloy, and hyper self-healing stable whatever the heck. Okay, Knackline gives indium. Well, back in my day, we had the indium bee. And the indium bee, the indium comb used to be able to turn straight into indium ore. Like straight up purified indium ore. Just like flat. With phthalic acid. So that's what I did until Space Elevator. Dude, maybe just suburban mom is my demographic. I'd want that more than anything else, honestly. That'd be kind of fire. Back in my day. Back in your day, what? Back in your day, what? Okay, we get this hyper-stable, self-healing adhesive. Oh, do you know what else I should do, actually? I totally forgot about this. We're going to use the I/O port here, drag all of that into this cell first. I'm going to do that with all the flatline things that I just did. So that goes there. I guess it doesn't really matter to have the item terminal as much. Not sure how to pull items from them then. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, Overcast. I might need to help you in or like, you might need to send photos or something into Discord for us to understand. I don't think I could do that with streamer brain happening at the same time, you know what I mean? Alright, is this yeah, this is the solid dusts. I'm gonna pull all of our platinum stuff into these cells, so we just have it. Okay, nice. That's not that bad. And I think we should be good on the fluids as well. Play the first build of GTNH to see OG pains? I don't think I ever will. There's so many good features that I would die without. Okay, so another thing that I need you all to know is if you ever subnet or partition fluid cells, for some reason AE2 fluid crafting is like fucked. It's like it's a graveyard. So in order to partition fluids, if I try doing the actual fluid, it doesn't partition everything. You can see hold for more information shows nothing. But if I put the actual fluid down, then it says partitioned ethyl cyanoacrylate superglue. That is my pro tip for you guys if you did not know that before. Got that. Molten soldering alloy. Nope, not quite. There we go. All right, there we go. I could put that all down here, and that should fill up a little bit. There you go. Perfect. All right, let me catch up with chat. I can help you over on Discord. Yes, Annie is fantastic at helping people with GTNH related stuff. First build of GTNH, you could find stargates on desert pyramids. Good night, Lithosphere. Thank you for popping in today, my friend. It was lovely to have you. And that is, I think we're gonna do the Elden Ring variety stream. I'm actually very excited for that because I think I'll have a great time with that. Stable AEC is fire, yes. This is because AF2FC uses fluid drops for crafting, not actual fluids. That's true. That is true. Okay, that's done, and then we'll just do this, move on to this next bad boy. And I think once we get that, I'm going to move away from QFTs. I have another thing in mind that I want to do. With Factorio, are you going to finish vanilla first or go into modded? We're definitely going to do vanilla first. Modded seems like a crazy rabbit hole that I'm not ready to invest my life into. like high key. I think GTNH has to be my focus, right? Like it's my thing at this point. Built my channel on it, you know? I'd feel bad if I did like a switch up. Alright, what do we care about more? Polybenzimidazole? Probably this, right? I guess we'll need to make another QFT. Oh shit, I already have these partitioned. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, got it. Hello, Necker. Moin, what voltage are you? We are in UMV. Second to last tier in the entire game. We're working our way towards Eye of Harmony, which is our plan. If you guys haven't seen my power gen video, the Eye of Harmony makes a bunch of planetary resources as well as some specific things that you need to progress, like white dwarf matter. And that's the next thing. Yeah, it's like pretty much like void mining for free. Look at all this stuff. I mean, that's not even that much stuff anymore. We have so much more stuff at our disposal. Do you plan to do Power Eyes of Harmony or just antimatter? I think we're going to do just antimatter. I am very happy. I would be very happy to learn how to do antimatter because it's very complicated. I do want to see platinum. Okay, we do actually have access to all of these things. Partition storage. Let's partition the other storage as well, now that I'm thinking about it. There you go. Perfect. Do you plan? Yes, for free is crazy. Slam looks so cool. Yeah, the slam, the whole antimatter thing looks fantastic. I mean, I still think Godforge is the... Oh, still think... Dude, something malicious is surely brewing. What the fuck is going on? This is the same thing that's going on with our quest book, too. That's a new one, for sure. How many more voltage tiers until you are at the highest? One more. We've got this one and then UXV, which requires magneto-hydrodynamically constrained star matter. Breach dimensional boundaries, a little too hard. Yeah, we geek hard. I told bro we geek hard. Come on, I know how to do that. There we go. All right, what do we need for this catalyst thingy? Plastic polymer catalyst. We need carbon dust. Oh boy, can't wait to be out of carbon dust forever, now and forever. Hydrogen, chlorine, fluorine, and oxygen. I think we're good. We just need to wireless this all up. So this goes here. When you finish this run, what are you going to do? I'm going to do a Garden of Grind run, I think, chat. I think it's prophesized. I think it's fated. I think it's over for me, chat. I think I'll buy a big ass hard drive or like a big ass SSD, like log all my shit in it, and then like try to do a like an edited version of Garden of Grind, which is Garden of Grind is basically GTNH, but you start in a total void world where you have no resources or anything. Hope you like XP buckets. So it's gonna be quite the challenge. It'll be very fun. No starter blocks. Yeah, exactly. You just fall into the void and die repeatedly. Okay, I think that's some like good progress on QFTs. We still have a couple more that we could set up. But I want to do something a little more important right now. I think it's time we change to cribs for mixers. How are we doing on proxies? We probably need a lot of proxies right now. Wait, heavy radox. Oh shit. Okay, we actually do have heavy radox. We're just tweaking out. One sec. There we go. What the heck is using sequoia wood? Probably our chests, but why are we out of it? That's my real question. Why are we caching 4 million giant sequoia wood, chat? I'm so fucking scared right now. I am so fucking scared right now. What is going on? Oh, that's 4 billion sequoia wood. Why is that here and not in here? Hello, time consumer. How's it going, my friend? What is going on? All right, let's try to figure this out. Let's try to make heads and tails of all this. I think I know what the issue is. That's probably what it is. Okay, let me try getting rid of this filter. How are you doing today, time? All right, all that's good. Play Factorio. We're gonna be playing a whole lot of things, Chad. Oh, it's because the mushrooms are stuck. Oh my gosh. Let's try this, this, and this. Okay. That seemed to help. Christ. Oh yeah, there we go. 1 billion sequoia wood coming right up. Holy shit. Alright, we won't be able to use that. Chillin', how have you been? I've been doing really well, my friend. I've been on a little bit of a road of self-discovery and being kinder to myself. And yeah, been composing music. 3 GTNH soundtracks are out. I've been working on your track still, like tirelessly. We're in UMV now. So we got Godforge recently, which is this big bad boy, which is having some weird animation issues. Don't really know about that one. But yeah, we've been doing fantastic. So I'm glad to see you again. I'm hoping that work isn't too crazy. What are we doing? Proxy. All right, send it. I mean, I guess we should look at the craft. Oh, that's a little bit scary. Eh, we'll live. We'll live. So I need to find a place to put a whole mass of mixers. I think Chembass are like there officially. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we'll do 4 chunks of mixers right here. It's been wild, my dude, but that's how it goes. That is how it goes. Forgot the assembly lines. Dude, we've got so much random shit in this base at this point. Why do we have 100 mixers? Probably for plasma, for sure. So what I want to do, Let me check my patterns over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have space for 12 proxies or crafting buses on these mixers. Uh-oh. Where are my crib buffers? Alright, let's get these all fucking assembled. Oh, I forgot about this. I'm probably going to wrap up stream soon. We're just going to set down these mixers because the proxies are probably going to craft overnight. And then we'll go raid somebody, as we normally do. I had a fantastic stream with you all today, and I am very excited, actually. The Elden Ring stream idea is a very... I've been meaning to play that for a long time, and I feel like that would be like the perfect game to switch up to. Alright, obviously, we're going to double UMV wireless this. How do I want to do this? Maybe like this? And I think that's good. Yeah, the mufflers are in. Wireless output. Maintenance. Forgot about maintenance. Ooh, but then how do we share all the... There's a lot of sharing that needs to be done here. In before Elden Ring challenge runs? I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. We'll see. This vexes me, as a wise house once said. More mouse bites. Do 33 million should be enough. 131k should be enough for a little bit. Maybe not actually. Alright, so my idea is I want to share as many proxies as I can in the middle of these, in the middle of two, so I don't need to like spam a bunch of proxies. But that's gonna cause some other problems, I think. Man, I wish that these were like bigger or something. Well, I guess this isn't like the end of the world. Hello, Snow Spells. How's it going, my friend? What are you up to today? A little dink water for the road? Cheers. Alright, let's set all these bad boys up. I don't know how many per chunk I can get away with, but let's see. Consume dihydrogen monoxide. Fool. Shit. Work like a normie. That's okay. I mean, you gotta pay the bills somehow. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, like, inside of these, I'm gonna put 12 proxies each, which is like, I don't know, not the cleanest solution. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we could do some janky shit right here. No. We're gonna give it some extra space. I guess 6 per chunk is not the weirdest thing I've ever done. It does feel very odd though. Let me think about that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6, 12, 24. How are we doing on UMV wireless? I'll stick with that for now. And then what we're gonna do is put our old universal processing mixers on UMV for now. What do you do for work, Nine? I am unemployed right now. I'm living at home. I'm streaming, I'm making content. I'm hoping to grow I'm hoping to grow a channel, hopefully. But in the meantime, basically, because I'm making music for GTNH soundtrack, I'm hoping, wow, excuse me, because I'm making that music for the GTNH soundtrack, I'm hoping to use that as a portfolio to get a real job composing. And that would be lovely. But, you know, if the content creation thing really blows up, then maybe I can do that for the rest of my life, which is like, that is a dream. That would be so fun. But obviously that's not something I can bank on, right? And I do like making music, even if I continue, or even if I don't continue streaming, I feel like I'll want to make music. Do we power fail here? Oh. All right, what were we making? HSSG? HSSS. Let's set some more to go. Yeah, that's what I got right now. Hopefully we'll make it happen. Once I get that out though, if I don't get like a composition job, I'll probably get a job at either like rock climbing wall or whatever just whatever to pay the bills and maybe move out or whatever. But for now, I'm taking a break after school. I feel like it is earned. And I'm at home. I cook and like dinners and clean for my mother, so I feel like I'm doing useful things at the very least, making music, enjoying my time with you all. Okay, I am very happy. So today we put up 1, 2, 3, 4 quantum force transformers on dedicated things, making platinum and rubber and all this stuff. And we also did 1, 2, 3, 4 more compact 5s, which is fantastic, as well as 6 more space elevators at max size. So I think today is a very solid day, and I'm very happy to call that for today. Thank you all for joining me today. It has been such a lovely and wonderful stream. I mean, chat has been popping off today. I'm very happy to know you all. So let's go take a little raid to go. And thank you for the follow. I didn't catch who that is because the raid screen is covering me up, but I joined just in time to be told be gone thought. All right, chat, who's playing today? Who do we raid? I've got, okay, Valcor's playing a different game. Physia is on LV doing some Twilight Forest projection or progression. My gosh. Is Zyrth actually on? Are you lying to me? Zyrth isn't streaming with the GTNH tags. What the heck? All right, we're definitely rating Zyrth. Anyway, as per usual, be kind to yourself and be kind to others and do the best that you can. It is very important that you are kind to yourself and love what you are and try your best no matter what that looks like. And yeah, you're always welcome in my channel, and I hope to see you very soon. So let's go raid Zyrth and give him a lot of love and peace, everybody.